everybody, this is the Whispering Voice, and as always, I hope I find you happy and well. And this whisper video is just a general chat and update, if you like, in regards to what I've been doing. And one of the things that I've been doing is helping my cousin. He's my cousin on my mother's side, and he has 4 horses. Now, I've never had much to do with horses or keeping them, but when he asked me if I could help him, he had things to do in regards to his father's health. So I went along and fed the horses, watered them, mucked them out, and give them fresh straw for them to sleep or to lie on. It's been so cold here and wet that the field that they generally graze on was so covered, well, it was covered in snow and very, very wet. And also, if you put horses, as many may know, they can make a bit of a mess on the field. So they were kept in the barn, and of course they are not keen on being kept in, but they're well fed and looked after. But the last week it's been very, very mild and sunny here, so I let them out into the field. Now you would think they'd never seen a field before. They ran and sort of played with each other, jumping and kicking and everything, just for the sheer joy of being free. And it must have been a wonderful feeling for them. But I must say, after being with them for a couple of weeks, I had some sort of connection with them. I can't describe it really. Anyone that's with horses or owns horses would know. There's something about their eyes. And one thing I did may sound silly, but I put my arm around their head and sort of stroked them with my fingers and talked into their ear very softly. And amazingly, it was as if they were listening to what I was saying. One of them sort of, I thought, was going to fall asleep. Eyes were half closing. It's a nice thing to see, and they seem to enjoy it. And they do remember things they like. And I think they recognize kindness, because one of them, after they'd finished feeding, would always come to me and stand in front of me. Then I realized he wanted me to put my arm around his head and talk. And it's such an amazing feeling, really, of a connection, a bond between a human and an animal. It's a hard thing to describe, miss them when things get back to normal. I think I'll carry on going there though, because I enjoyed it so much. And he enjoys going out with the horses, but if I had a choice, the bit I enjoy most is feeding, watering them, just being with them, even them mucking out. It's a good exercise, and there's something about doing it. It's very, very enjoyable, relaxing, and as I say, you're out in the fresh air and amongst animals. He also has chickens, and it's wonderful to see them pecking and scratching. Even in between the horse's legs, they have no fear, as if they know the horse won't hurt them. And the horses obviously know they're there, but they're proper. They're fed hens, but they're free range. They have the whole place to wander, and it's just a wonderful sort of life, really. And on top of that, one day when I was feeding the horses, it was nice and quiet there. The sun was shining, and in the distance I could hear the woodpecker pecking away, testing different branches on the tree. It's an old oak tree, and I know the tree because there's only 2 of them in the area. And I just looked up and thought, really, life doesn't get much better than this. Just being in the area has a wonderful feeling. So that's what I've been doing over the last few weeks, and I'm going to continue to help, I think, because I enjoyed it so much. And I hope they enjoyed me feeding them as well. And I've got, as you all know, and a lot of people are waiting for these cooking videos, and that's probably going to be my next video, because I must get out and about as I used to. But thanks to everyone for continuing to listen to these videos. Really, they're very, very basic. If you look at the wider scope within YouTube and other whisperers or ASMR artists, as they're known, they do so much variations of relaxation, whispering, sounds, and different things to such a very high standard in a lot of ways. So really, my videos are quite basic and standard, if you like. I've carried on making videos, whispering videos, and apart from the odd sounds videos, sounds of the sea, walking, cooking in the woods, but other than them, I've kept these videos very much the same as when I started. So on that sort of level, still listen to them. So thank you very much. I appreciate you very much. Now well, it's sunny today, and the cats are not sleeping, funny enough. They're sort of sitting outside and dozing in the sun, which is nice to see. And they give me a bit of peace, because otherwise they either want food or want some attention or a bit of a fuss, which is lovely. This evening I think I will have a salad for my meal, and it will be lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber, spring onion, coleslaw, which is a mixture of carrots and cabbage and mayonnaise sauce, tomatoes, what else will I have? Rocket, oh, and tuna. I'll have some tuna, I think, put them in. Tuna fish. Another thing I like is mackerel in olive oil. And to go with that, apple and pear juice. To drink, obviously, and 2 rounds of fresh bread with a crust and butter, and I'll enjoy that very much. I have 2 types of cheese. One is called Mexicana, which is a spicy hot cheese with chili in, and the other is a feta cheese, but made with cow's milk, because I don't like goats or sheep's milk being used. I just can't face eating it. I don't know why, but I like the cow's milk version. Feta cheese, Greek, I think. Anyway, that may be too much information, but thanks for listening to this update. You're very kind. Take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you in